Before this video begins, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my channel members, who you can see on screen now. Become a member by hitting the join button and get your name here among other awards today. Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Horizon 3. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 18. In today's episode we are once again doing some more of the street racing, because we need to do it to progress in the game. I believe this is the third set of street races. For that we need a street racing car, and the car we're going to use today I already have. We're going to use a Toyota, because remember, Toyota does not endorse street racing. So let's endorse street racing by driving a Toyota. We will go for the 1992 Supra, because I don't use this car very often, and it has a body kit preset, which is cool. Let's have a quick look at what that turns our car into. There we go, that looks pretty neat, I guess. I kind of like that, actually. Oh, and it puts us straight up to, do you know what, sod it, we'll just run it like that. We'll just run a 700 horsepower Supra and see what happens. I don't expect this to go well, but that's what we'll do. We'll find ourselves a quick livery if there is anything interesting. That's actually kind of neat. I don't see anything there. The Falcon one's kind of cool. I don't want a Castrol or the drifty thing. Hello, Chicane, how are you, buddy? Long time no see, I think. Also, I'm going to have to turn that back on. Apologies if you can hear the fan. It's very, very hot in here because someone's decided it's sort of autumn. Let's put the heating on. The Minolta design is very cool, but I don't think it really suits what we're going for here. That's like a rally car or something. Had to cancel my pre-order of Modern Warfare because I'm on Xbox and won't be getting the full experience due to the 1-year survival mode. I can understand if you're doing that. However, I've got to be honest, it doesn't bother me all that much, because survival mode really would be something that you like play once and then throw away. I kind of want to go with that, but I know that we've got the wide body kit on this car. I don't really want to use the aftermarket thing. Carless, I can't work today. You should be carless more of the time than by the sounds of it. How come you carless? What happened to the truck thing that you... Jesus Christ. Okay, we will search through these for a little bit, but I'm not going to go overboard. Actually, that looks kind of cool. Should we just go with that? That seems very basic. There we go, perfect, that'll do. This game is so good. I mean, again, I don't want to say it's a bad game. I'm just saying it's not my personal preference when it comes to Horizon games. I think it's mostly due to the setting is not particularly good, in my opinion. Australia doesn't really inspire me, which is a good thing, because as those of you who saw the last episode, but not the people in the chat, in the last episode we gained the ability to fast travel wherever we want, which is very useful. Also, I actually really do like this livery. Right, ignoring once again the festival site to expand, so we are sticking in this sort of section of the map for our street racing career today. And yeah, we'll see how we do with our 700 horsepower Toyota Supra. Dad took the truck. The Jetta is in the shop for catalytic converters. No, the Jetta must be new. No, you cannot get the DLC for Horizon 1 anymore, unfortunately. You can't even get the DLC for Horizon 2 anymore. In fact, fun fact for you, next year you won't be able to get the DLC for this game. It just shows you how aged these games are starting to get. It's just a bit of a shame, really. It's also a little bit weird for me, because I sort of remember promoting these games and, you know, Horizon 3, hell, even Horizon 2. Horizon 2 I did actual videos on. Horizon 3 I actually remember, there you go, there's the Reach the Peak car in front of me, and it doesn't seem like it was that long ago I was doing that, so... ST-185, you clearly missed the episode where I used the ST-185. It was literally named, like, Toyo Master or something, I can't remember. Toyo Meister. Also, again, as I said in previous episodes, the street racing in this game is weird because, hey look, it's a trophy truck in a street race. Because that's the way this works, apparently. Oh god. Maybe letting the game upgrade a car was as bad an idea as it sounded on paper. Mind you, we will get them on the straight line speed! Hello Romain, how you doing, buddy? God, the checkpoints on this are tight as fuck. Is that a Fiesta, or am I just caught off guard? There's like Aston Martins and then just random like Ford Fiesta or something in this race. I'm not a huge fan of the A70 personally. I only chose this because I named the stream Toyota Dislikes This, and I figured I've got to promote street racing with a Supra, at least at some point, considering apparently that's the thing. Even though it's not. It's actually they're in an exclusivity deal and they're just stupid. Well, that and the European press office, or rather the Toyota UK account, who I've had a run-in before, they don't really know what they're talking about. I can tell you this from experience. I'm literally using Gran Turismo 2 tactics to go around this track with this Ferrari California here. Speaking of Gran Turismo 2, I'll bring you a stream from the PlayStation Classic by the end of this month, which should be fun. I'm getting a thing, an add-on from the PS Classic, which allows us to play Gran Turismo amongst a bunch of other stuff, so that should be fun. There's actually a few games on there that I've always had a minor interest in, so... What was the run-in? A run-in? What? I'm confused now. Hey, you finally got a job, woohoo. It's my favourite Supra and it's a pile of shite. I can't really be particularly attached to the Mark III, to be honest with you. It's a bit too anonymous, I want to say. Kind of dull-ish. 3 more street races to unlock a midnight battle.
I heard some kids saying they were going looking for an old abandoned car tonight after the big dubstep concert. I don't know what a
that tells you how old this game is. They're on about dubstep. We're appealing to the kids. Right. Please give me the ability to pause. I need to look at the map. Why is the game not... I'm like smashing the pause button. There we fucking go. You went for a speed trap at like 2 miles an hour. I know. I don't care. What happened to you and Toyota UK? Also RIP PS Classic. I have one. There you go. I bought it for 16 quid on Amazon Prime Day. Ironically, the stick that I bought for it to play other games on it is like £4 more expensive than the actual thing was. 2016 game, it feels outdated already. Yeah. Have you tried playing GTA 5? That does feel like a game that's like... Mind you, what am I saying? GTA 5 came out like years ago, that's not even competitive. Dog? Fox? Coyote? What the fuck was that? It was dubstep's second renaissance. Huh? Interesting. It's a dingo. Oh, right, yeah. Ironically enough, this car really does not feel like it has 700 horsepower, I've got to be honest. It feels... I don't want to say it feels underpowered, because it doesn't, but, you know. I can tell you one thing, it doesn't have upgraded brakes. Are the brakes upgraded? They don't feel it. I'm being speared by a Porsche. Look, it's purple sky. It's a Lamborghini Countach Vaporwave. Haha. That's what the kids are into now, not the dubsteps. It's all about the vaporwaves. Yes, you can indeed plug a wired keyboard into the PS Classic. In theory. I haven't done this, and I don't really care enough to, but yes, you can. The PS Classic is literally an emulator. Again, the ironic thing with the PS Classic is the fact that the SNES Classic actually runs PlayStation games better than it does. because if you hack a SNES Classic, it'll run PlayStation games better than the PlayStation Classic because it has better hardware in it. Then again, the SNES Classic was not £16. It's currently £69 at where I work, and I kind of want one, but I don't want one that much. And also, if I was to buy one, I'd probably like buy a hacked one, so I can actually get better. Yeah, the gearing on this is actually alright. 2008, 2012, and 2016 were all dubstep was in 2008. I don't remember this. I thought we was all like raving to Dreamscape in 2008. Slight issue with that. My PSP has gone fuck knows where, and I'm not that good at that sort of stuff. I'd rather just buy the thing. You gotta remember as well, half the reason I want a SNES Classic is exactly the same reason I bought a PS Classic entirely. Because it looks nice. The PSP does not look nice. Sega Mega Drive. I don't know. My console thing's weird. Genesis. Get out of here with your filthy American lingo. Also, hey, we're now on a blue wristband, which means nothing in this game. The genre kind of kicked off from there. I'll turn that off. I'm getting chilly now. I'm very weird with this fan. This fan either...
My spies tell me that this underground syndicate are putting together another midnight battle. Just remember, boss, I have eyes everywhere.
Just remember, it's actually locked, so I can't go to it, so I don't know why the map zooms out to, like, you're supposed to go to it or something. Right. Closest street race to us now is this one. But yes, no. I never played any form of Sega console. I've only ever seen a Dreamcast once in the flesh, so... Or in the plastic, I should say. When it comes to this. Also, apparently we have 2 wheel spins to do. I don't know where these came from, but we'll do them just to get them out of the way, I guess. Oh my god, is that a Supra? Anyways. Kind of wore myself out doing it. Hey! Can't remember how much this car cost to upgrade. I think it was like 89 grand, so... Technically, it's almost paid for itself. So that's nice. Good on you, Supra. Feels 2JZ, man. Hell yeah. I mean, technically the SC300 is a Supra. The SC300 is a really weird car when it comes to Forza games. They added it in, like, Forza 4, and then it came back for, like, 2 games, and then went away again. Never to return ever again. Very strange. Well, it probably would have been in like the newer Forza games, but you all know the story by now. I remember this track specifically because I did an online race here once where someone smacked into a rock and did 3 flips. I wonder why it never came back. Exactly. Ooh, look at me, I'm in my Chevy truck. It's sponsored by Paracetamol, I think that said on the side of it. Probably some form of obscure energy drink that the kids like. I'm not much an energy drink person outside of Lucasade, so I can't really comment on that sort of stuff. I think Lucasade's Gatorade for my American folks. Oh my god, look how fast it is, it's maxed out the speedo! Even though, again, this car was like restricted to 112 in Japan, so oops. It is weird Japan spawned all these sports cars considering they never really could go much above 112. Maybe I should promote Paracetamol as an energy drink to the Fortnite kids. Drink this and it'll power up your ninja skills so you can get drunk on stream and say you'll report people and also scream the N-word as loud as possible. 'Cause that's what we all want to do. We all want to be Tyler Blevins or whatever his name is. Blubbers. 22B, indeed. Everything's restricted to 112 in Japan, even the Nissan GTR. Although I think that restriction might have gone away as of recent. I have done once, no one ever heard it apart from Q, and he was fine with it, so... or rather I should say during a recording session. You give the words the meaning, the words don't have the meaning usually, but I won't say it for the fear of offending YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Also, apparently I was super close to getting caught by that Bentley there. Oh, sorry, the Speed 6 Concept. Speed 6 Concept? That sounds like a Supra! Oh my god, they had an Inline 6 engine, the Bentley Continental Speed 6 Turn 10 EXP10 was based off the Supra. Ugh. It's hard being a Supra fanboy. Sips tea. Right, not tea. I'm not a filthy peasant. I don't get why anyone would drink tea. I don't know. It can be funny. Also, don't worry for those of you who are hoping for a short episode. We're going to fast travel around quickly and get a bunch of barn finds. Because we may as well do something with this episode. So we'll pick up the ones that the game wants us to pick up. And, yeah. We're almost done with the street racing, though. I think we've only got a few more of these things to go through. And then, we are clear of them. I know for a fact there's only 4 midnight battles. So, apparently we've shown up at a Porsche meet. Take again. I hate this game. You know the deal. The roads are way too wide. Yeah. Again, the roads are way too... I should probably, if I thought about it, I can make a little list of the reasons why I don't like this game as much as any of the other ones. As much as I know it's slightly tainted now, you know, Horizon 4's still probably my second favourite of the ones I've played. Horizon 1's still my first, still my true favourite. The problem is we can never have a game like Horizon 1 again, which is a bit of a shame. How close are we to completing this? Technically speaking. The credits have already rolled, so I can actually stop this whenever I want. In actuality, I am going to get the festivals all to level 5. My goal is to essentially complete all the exhibitions. This game could, in theory, just last forever. Like, to 100% it, you have to do all the championships and shit, but I'm not bothering with that. I'm just going to get to all 63 exhibitions completed, so that's the plan. Also, another thing with this game, weird PI-wise, is how there's just a strange stopgap in S1 because of what kept happening in Horizon 2. It's the AMC Rebel machine. Yeah, I thought so. Well, I didn't think so, but thank you for clarifying. I knew it was some old muscle car that I'd forgotten about. Well, at least we're far in the lead at this point, so nothing can go wrong unless I hit a Nissan Micra, or whatever it was, a Mercedes 200 on the way down here. And let's not celebrate just yet, across the line. You're level 955 in this game, wow. I can't remember what level I was on my legit account, or on my actual account. I might have been like level 200 or something. You might see the... Yay, I appreciate your moral support there, Shikin.
Another midnight battle shaping up. Maybe I'll start some midnight mechanic battles. Or midnight car trivia. I could probably win that.
You absolutely couldn't. Anyways, we've now got to go against a 1997 Mazda RX-7. But before we do... Wait, is there 5 midnight battles? I've been saying there's 4 this entire time. There might actually be 5 of them. Anyways, before we get to that, there is got 4 barn finds spread around here that I figured we may as well go ahead and find. I'll start by fast travelling over there. Dodge darts. Oh yes, the Dodge darts broken for the S2 drag races. I remember that. Only ever tried to use the Toyotas. Did I literally... Excellent, I predicted exactly where that was. Anyways. Let's find out what's in this barn. How exciting. Can you tell how excited I am? Is it the invisible boatmobile?
Let's see what all the fuss was about.
Oh.
It's a Reliant Regal. This is a classic piece of British motoring history. You keep digging up classics at this rate, and this time next year, you'll be a millionaire.
Somehow, if we're selling Reliant Regals, I don't think that's what we're going to get. But there you go. Could be wrong. Right, next. Over here somewhere. Horizon 4 feels a bit rushed. Yeah, I can get that. It has the PLP50, so that makes it better, yeah. Well, I'm assuming it had the... That's what Horizon 4 needs. Horizon 4 needs an Invocar. I actually saw one of those today because I was watching One Foot in the Grave, which had an Invocar in it. At one point, a guy with no legs got out of it. Where in the fuck is this barn? I just collided with a tree, I know that much. This is a really wide open space. Also, there's literally a barn find just outside of here. During Road was an excellent idea. Whoever thought of this should be applauded. It's one of the many good features Horizon 3 had. But yeah, there might actually be 5 midnight battles, and I'm just misremembering. Because I thought I was gonna... I didn't remember the fact that the RX-7 was in them. I thought it was gonna be something else, which evidently it isn't, which is fine, because that means I can...
I'll get this cute little guy fixed up. Should still be a hoot to drive when it's finished.
Wait, where's the barn gone? Ah, there. Favourite generation of RX-7, the 2002 Spirit R is usually what I go towards. It's a slightly predictable answer, but I'm not a huge fan. I mean, the FC's okay. It's better than this. I don't know, it's one of my more preferred of the early 90s sports cars. Problem is, I'm just not much a fan of these sort of wedgy cars with the pop-up headlights. But yes, no, technically the FD. I know it's the predictable choice, but that probably would be.
And who's our next contestant?
Oh.
Looks like a Skyline GTR. The V-Spec. Back in the 90s, these things ran riot in the Aussie touring car circuit.
Well, actually it started in 89, but, you know, sure. I like the livery. It's the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec, oh my god! It's real! First Gen 3000 GT, yes. Last Gen 3000 GT, yes. The one in the middle of that, no. I'm very weird when it comes to my liking of Japanese sports cars. Apparently we can't go over there. So that's something. Oh, where is the barn? Actually, might have more chance of being over here somewhere. Is that it? No, that's just some random prick's house. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's not really a bad RX-7. I like it. It makes silly noises. It's rotary powered. It's great, but it's not the Nissan Skyline. Therefore, it sucks. I agree. Then The Nur is... Yes.
I'll get it back to the shop and get to work. Feel free to check in if you like.
I don't care. Shut the fuck up. Fix my car and fuck off. You ain't getting paid for it. You're doing it for the appreciation of me. Come on, you're supposed to be a rally car, 700 horsepower super crap. That's nice. I didn't realise you could see the skyline from there. You could probably take quite a nice picture. Yeah. I will say this game's still very, very pretty, as are all of the Horizon games. Pretty much all the Forza games, let's be honest. They're all very pretty, they all look very nice. They're all very flashy. Jesus Christ, the sunlight. Is this Battlefield 3? Have I picked up the wrong game? So much damn sunlight.
Every day is like Christmas morning with you.
No, I love you too.
It's a Jag. Oh yes, it's a Jag. Mark II, if I'm not mistaken. 3.8 litre engine, racing livery. But none of that matters, right? I mean, it's a Jag. You feel classy just standing near it.
Sure. No, it doesn't, because nothing tries to kill you. Mark II Jag. It's a Jag. Jag. Anyways. It is a Jag. It is indeed. I'm so pleased that the in-game character didn't decide to try and say it, because otherwise it would have been very, very awful. Needs more Bogans and VB sponsorships. Hello, Daniel. Hello, AK. Is that a river? No, it's a field. Where are we going today? I actually remember this one being ridiculously hard to find. I want to say it's Ferrari Dino as well, but we might have already collected that and I forgot about it. Everything in Oz is trying to kill me. Have you seen Jimmy? He's probably trying to plot my murder as we speak. There's a power station there. It's a power station. Pear. Needs more straight six, as it's an old Jag. Well, I mean, yeah. 3.8 litre, I'd assume that's a straight six. Barn. It's a Jag. I've left my keys in the Jag.
I'll take it back to the shop and get it restored. I'll be in touch soon.
Thanks. I was going to buy a Jag at one point. XJ6. And then someone bought it before I did, which is probably for the best. I don't think I would have ended up doing well with... Ow. Jag. Also, apparently the car's floating up this section. Woo.
Aha! Snooze, you lose, whoever you are. Time to open her up. Oh, nice, nice. It's a Sunbeam Tiger. This thing has a Ford V8 under the hood, spec'd by Carroll Shelby himself. Bit dusty, rust on the trim, but otherwise it looks pretty good to me.
It looks very angry to me, or sad. What the fuck? What is this? Come on, Playground, what the fuck? Like, I can appreciate the floating cars sometimes, but that's... I mean... Anyways. Found it accidentally. Still saving up for a first car. What are you thinking again? What you buying? Anyways. Midnight battle time! Let us go battle the midnight! Yes, that is true, yeah. I forget. I think the Ferrari Dino is the most used bonfire out of any Forza game. If I remember rightly, it's been at least 2 of them. Yes, I agree, it needs to be driven. And by driven, I mean cooped up in my garage and probably will never come back. Hello, Jerry. How you doing, bud? Oh my god, is that a monster? It's 1GZ rotary view. Anyways, let's go. Unlike the Buick, there's no surprise that that is S1. Less than £1,000 was thinking about a Metro. As long as you don't crash the Metro, I'm sure you'll be fine. It also depends what Metro. If you're thinking Rover Metro, I'd probably go for the 100 because the original Metros are not particularly well recommended cars. There's a bunch of weird intricacy. Yeah, micros. If you want... Oop. 100 Metro, yeah. Fiesta or Golf. Golf's probably going to be harder to... Why are we going off-road? What the fuck? Yeah, Golf's probably hard to insure. And if you want a retro Fiesta, good luck with the rear arches. Although they will run for quite figuratively ever. Yaris is a good choice. Saab! No, don't listen to AK, don't buy a Saab. He's just blown up more times than he likes to admit. Oh, that reminds me, AK, I saw a Peugeot 208 GTI the other day. It has the shittest exhaust I think I've ever heard on a car. Absolute piece of shit. I mean, look, if you're going retro for the first car, Japanese is probably the best way to go. Sorry to be predictable. Yeah, something Japanese, preferably not Japanese built in England, as a lot of them were. I think the English workforce isn't actually as bad as we all like to think. Yaris are good cars if you absolutely don't care about cars and also need something to be reliable. That's pretty much the way it goes. Unless you get a D4D, in which case, no. You're saving up for a car. Well, Daniel, I think we all know what you need to get. You need to get some form of Mitsubishi that was rebadged as an Eagle, so you can stick Eagle badges on it. And across the line! Demio, yeah. Good luck getting parts for a Demio, but Demio is also a fun choice. It's probably what I'd get. I like how the headlights are off, even though they're on.
Oh boy, he really didn't want to sign over the pink slip for this thing, did he? Still, you won fair and square. I'll keep it safe for you.
No, thank you, Warren. Anyways, as usual, with the Midnight Battle cars, ignore all the upgrades that are on that car because it will just come totally as standard. With that being said, that's it for today's episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm going to be taking a look at some more street racing, so join us for that. Until then, farewell.